What's going on, guys? BigK Crypto here. Hope you're all doing well and having a great week so far. I thought I'd do a video today just giving you a weekly update on how Ethereum Gold, Ethereum Capital is doing, any updates, and just a general overview. Now, of course, before we go into it, guys, disclaimer does apply, so pause it if you need to, read it, make sure you understand it. This isn't financial advice, but my own personal thoughts, opinions, and experiences. So let's get into it. Now, Ethereum Gold, or otherwise known as Ethereum Capital, okay, both are one and the same contract, just different user interfaces. This smart contract has been still absolutely killing it for me. So, I mean, what's been kind of going on really the last few days? I mean, I haven't really updated you guys for a few days on this. And really, we had quite a few days, to be honest, last week, and that was mainly due to the high gas fees. I'm not going to talk about gas fees in this video. I did do a video on it. But yeah, the gas fees were quite high. I think it reached to about $14, $15. And because of that, you know, not many people were buying or selling, nor were they reinvesting. So we basically just kind of hit like a slow week, okay, or slow few days because of that. But it's expected, all right? I mean, Ethereum 2.0 is supposed to kind of help fix that and of course, lower the fees and, you know, make the transactions quicker. But until then, don't think it's going to be that high all the way through. I know some people are still talking and moaning about the high gas fees. Well, the gas fees are quite high due to a number of reasons, but it has gone down. So if we kind of just have a look now, I know this morning was around $2 when I first checked, and then it got up to $5 when I hit reinvest. So let's just kind of have a look now. Yeah, okay, so it's $7. So you can see the gas fees are fluctuating. So if you're not happy to pay the gas fees that you've got in front of you, just wait till a later point in the day. I know for the UK, the gas fees do get lower more later in the evening, about 11 PM or so. But yeah, you know, that's where it is. But, you know, because of that, we did have a slow few days. Since then, after that, we did have a bit of a sell-off. You know, some people started selling Ethereum at the contract. And, well, as you can see, guys, not really a lot has happened. I mean, yes, the prices have gone down. The total contract market cap has gone down. And, of course, the price of Ethereum has gone down as well. But we're still making gains. That's why this is the best smart contract out there. Now, if this is one of the first videos you're seeing on Ethereum Gold, Ethereum Capital, this is essentially a smart contract that is based on a dividend distributed system, more or less, okay? Meaning when you are a token holder, so when you buy, you know, with the amount of ETH that you have into this contract, and you're kind of essentially like staking, you're going to be making dividends every time someone buys in or sells in and out of the contract. And that's basically, you know, the benefit of this amazing smart contract, which is rather than you just hold your Ethereum in a hardware wallet or a desktop wallet, and it just fluctuates with the actual price of Ethereum going up and down. If you leave it in here, you're going to be making what I like to call, because it is free money in ETH as dividends every time people buy and sell in and out of the contract. All right, it's an ecosystem. And the other thing to keep in mind as well, you know, some people maybe started panicking when they started seeing this number go down or when people started selling. But you've got to remember, the less ETH that's in the contract, the bigger share of the pie you're going to be getting as dividends. So that's kind of like how the smart contract works, and it is still hands down, okay, I still stand by it, the best long-term investment you can do with your crypto. All right, now don't get me wrong, guys. I mean, for me, if I just give you an overview of me, I got into this following the Oracle, okay, on the 12th of June. The price was, what was it, $1.17, whatever it was, okay, the buy price. And because of the price appreciation and because of the strategies that I followed precisely by the Oracle, okay, I maximized my profits. And so I invested into this overall around just over $8,000, and I've already pulled out 15,000. So this is really a free money machine for me. Now, if I was to look at this, which I always say in many videos, if you follow my channel, that I don't like to look at this and I don't think your focus should be on this. But my value of gold tokens worth was it was just over 40,000, whatever it was, US dollars. Don't get it twisted. I looked at it and I thought, oh, you know what? I could just sell now and take that 40 grand and it'll be nice. And, you know, I did toy with the idea because, you know, I'd never like to leave money on the table, right? But at the same time, I thought, let me just kind of leave it in here. And the reason being, you know, from my opinion, and there's no right or wrong, guys, at the end of the day, there is no right or wrong way of doing things here. It's what works best for you. But for me, leaving my 4,500 gold tokens, okay, or Ethereum credits, whichever way you like to look at it, leaving it in the smart contract is just giving me more and more dividends. okay, every time someone buys and sells in and out of the contract. Now, yesterday, I believe, let me just remind myself in my diary. Yep, yesterday, midnight, so over 12 hours ago, I withdrew almost $500 here. As soon as I took the screenshot, after that, I withdrew that amount. And since then, I've earned $50, you know, in just about half a day, I've earned $50 doing nothing. And with that being said, it's been still quite slow today, all right? Yes, the Ethereum price is dropping and whatever else, but, you know, it has been quite slow. There's been days with that sort of time scale, I've made about $100, right, or more. So this is just generating me free money. And I like it like that. You know, for us as a family, we're all relocating. We'll just come back to this for a minute. We're all relocating to another country, you know, at some time in the very near future, which is why I'm so busy packing and doing a million other things. But the point is, if I'm withdrawing out of this, I don't know, $1,000 a week, and at the same time I'm reinvesting into this as well, okay, which is very possible, then why am I going to take this out? You know, yes, I could take it out and, you know, do, you know, more with that money, but I'm happy to leave this in there because this is one of my investments that I want to be paying me every week and every month. Okay, that's just the way I'm playing it. It's not right or wrong. It's just the way that I like to play it. I want to have 5 to 7 different passive income streams coming in by the end of November, which I'm almost there at that target. And this is one of them. Now, am I just withdrawing out of this? No, you know, I am reinvesting as well. I'm not just withdrawing. Why? Because at the end of the day, I do want to increase my token value. But at the same time, I am going to pay myself, right? That's just the way I'm doing it. You know, I have had other people say, well, you're not a complete, you know, believer if you're not keep reinvesting all the time. You know, that strategy works as well, all right? There's no right or wrong strategy. The only thing that you can do wrong in Ethereum Gold or Ethereum Capital is literally buy in and then sell your tokens before you even made back your 20% that you paid up front when you got into the contract. That's the only way you can lose out. So, you know, if we just kind of look down at the charts here, I got in around this point, about $1.17, whatever it was, and I actually bought more on the way up to this. You know, this is what we call, guys, by the way, if you don't know the expression yet, the Oracle Tsunami, right? And, you know, these other ways before it. But then we had the sell-off. By the time, guys, let me just put it into a good perspective here, right? By the time we got up to this first peak, I had 55 Ethereum's worth of gold tokens. By the time we got down to this bottom, I had, I think, 39 or 40. When we started pumping again, before we even hit this same all-time high there, we were about midpoint, I think it was, we got to about 14,000 in the contract. I think at this point we're at, yeah, almost 18. So when we got to about here, I had 55 Ethereum's worth of gold tokens again. So you can imagine when I actually got to the same point where we were and where we left off, I had way more. And that's because, you know, I reinvested on the way on the bottom. And this is how we benefit from cycles. And this is why this is such a great smart contract. Because even if, right, this starts to dip and we go from, I don't know, 27,500 ETH in the contract down to 20 or 15 or whatever, I'm going to reinvest on the way down. It's going to be a buying opportunity. It's buying gold tokens or Ethereum credits, depending which way you're looking at it, at a discount. And even still, right now, guys, if you haven't got into the smart contract and you're thinking of doing it, this is not financial advice. Of course, do your research and everything else. But if you're on the fence and you're looking at buying into this contract, right now, the way I see it is you're buying at a discount. I'm not saying that this isn't going to go down to $9 or $8. It might do. But again, as I've said in many videos before, don't sit on the fence about it. Because if you think and wait, oh, I'm going to try and get $8, you might get it. But if you don't, and this goes up to 15, you're going to miss the boat and you're going to be kicking the tires and get pissed off with yourself. If you bought in now and it does go down to $9 or $8, well, you're just going to be making free money, okay? Because that's essentially what that is, dividends here from people selling out of this contract. And then what you can do is you can reinvest on the way down to that, which means you're going to be buying more and more Ethereum credits. And then as we go up, you can still keep reinvesting if you want or whatever, right? But the point is that you still got your skin in the game. You're in this and you're making free dividend earnings. So, you know, that's kind of like a roundup with Ethereum Gold, Ethereum Capital. It's doing exactly what it's supposed to and it won't stop. You know, there are many, many clones out there that have come and gone and they're not standing the test of time. Why? Because there is no community behind it. In general, you have no idea who the creators are, who the hell got, you know, started it in the first place. There's no family, there's no community, there's nothing really behind it, okay? this there is. You've got Sunny, the developer, right? The creator of the smart contract, and all the admin team and everybody in the Discord. You know, that community is so strong that it doesn't matter where this contract is going to go. People are always going to buy and sell. All right. But really, guys, you know, this is a volume-based contract. You're earning from people buying and selling in and out. There's always going to be interest in this. There's always going to be people on YouTube talking about it. There's going to be people that have sold and made money on it. There's going to be people that are talking about it saying, I've just gone into it because, you know, I saw the price last month and it was $11 and now it's $9 or $10. You know, there's always going to be that interaction and that volume. Yes, true. Some days are going to be slow, but there's going to be some days where it's going to be super high, right? You're going to be making a lot as dividend earnings. So that's the magic of Ethereum Gold, Ethereum Capital. You know, this is, well, you know, it is the best thing in the crypto space, in my opinion, right? When it comes to long-term investments, rather than you sitting on your Ethereum, like I said, letting it sit in a wallet and just working off the price volatility and put it into something like this, essentially like you're staking your Ethereum and being rewarded for having a stake in this contract and being paid as dividends. All right, it's as simple as that. If you want to get into this, guys, my link is down below, and I will put a link on the top right corner of your screen on the how-to video. So if you do want to see a step-by-step how-to guide to getting started with this contract, then you can check that out as well. If you've got any questions, leave them in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, all that jazz. I am on Twitter as well, BigK Crypto. Okay, I'll put the little tag on the bottom right corner of the screen here as well. And I'll leave it there. Have a good rest of the week, guys, and I will catch you on the next one. Cheers.